Hi, I'm David George, and I've been around pools my whole life, and I have never ever seen a better pool sanitizing system than the UV254. The UV254 really does deliver on its promise to give you the cleanest, healthiest swimming pool you could possibly imagine. The UV254 sanitizing system lets you say goodbye to chlorine red eye, chlorine skin irritation, irritating chemical odors, cloudy water, and time-consuming maintenance. And say hello to bacteria-free pools, chloramine-free pools, easier pH balancing, reduced chemical costs, and reduced maintenance time. But first, a few facts. It may surprise you to learn that UV water treatment is probably already touching your life, one way or another. In fact, over 3,000 cities and municipalities in the United States, Canada, and Europe disinfect their drinking water with the same UV wavelength UV254 uses to sanitize your pool water. When water purity is critical, UV water treatment is used by industrial leaders to produce soft drinks, juices, bottled water, and even by pharmaceutical companies to produce high-end cosmetics and skincare. Why is UV254 the best sanitizing system that you can use to keep a clean and healthy pool? Because unlike chlorine, salt, or ozone systems, which create chemical reactions, the UV254 wavelength adds absolutely nothing at all to the water while taking away all of the bad stuff. Now, I'd like to introduce you to a couple of experts. Meet Dr. George Cranton, PhD in chemistry and technical director of UV254 sanitizing systems. Dr. Cranton, what is it that makes UV254 such a popular sanitizing system in the North American pool industry?
Thank you, David. I think it's fairly simple. UV rays that give you a tan on your skin at the beach are harnessed many times over. As infected water moves through the UV254 system, ultraviolet light at 254 nanometers wavelength destroys the microorganisms, bacteria, and algae, breaking their DNA and rendering them incapable of reproducing.
So, could you say that UV254 is a stone-cold bacteria killer?
Well, I wouldn't quite put it that way, but it is a formidable sanitizer. Most importantly, aside from destroying 99.99% of harmful bacteria such as E. coli and Cryptosporidium, UV254 also destroys chloramines that give that nasty swimming pool smell and red eye and skin irritation.
So no red eye and no chlorine smell. Wow, no wonder you say that UV254 makes a cleaner, healthier pool.
It's not just chloramines. Equally importantly, the use of 254 allows a drastic reduction in the use of chemicals such as chlorine, salt, and bromine by up to 85%.
So, lower chemical use, that must mean lower chemical costs and simpler and easier maintenance?
Well done, David. There's a considerable reduction in the use of chemicals and a corresponding considerable reduction in the chemical cost and pool maintenance costs.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Cranton.
You're very welcome, David.
Now I'd like to introduce Stephen King, Managing Partner of UV254. Stephen, can you tell me exactly how does the UV254 system actually work?
This is a typical installation of a UV254 system. Dirty pool water flows from the pool to your pump, then continues through the filter. After it leaves the filter, the water enters at the bottom of the UV254 system. The water flows up through the system, where the sanitizing work is performed by the high-output ultraviolet bulb, which thoroughly sanitizes the water. When the water leaves the system and returns to the pool, it's near drinking water quality.
Dr. Cranton mentioned that the UV254 wavelength is stronger than the sun's rays. Is this safe around people?
The UV bulb is safely encased inside the protected system, where the light rays cannot cause any harm.
What's the cost of running the system?
The UV254 system consumes the same amount of electricity as an average light bulb in your home, so it's extremely low cost to run.
Can the system operate on its own without maintenance?
The UV254 system operates in tandem with the pump. The system automatically switches on when the pump is on and automatically turns off when the pump is off. We've had customers go on holiday and leave their pool alone for weeks and return to the same sparkling clean pool water they enjoyed before they left.
Thank you, Stephen.
You're welcome.
So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Contact your local pool dealer today and discover the joy, safety, and comfort of swimming in a sparkling clean, healthier UV 254 treated swimming pool. There's never, ever been another sanitizer like the UV 254.